Hey, what's up, David? Uh, I might be able to finish this before I leave, but just in case I can't, I'm making this little video so you can see what I did. It's a little hectic, but it's not hard to figure out. This is the JetPack. Right now, it works off pressing the F button, but you can change this to, like when you equip something. Um, So like if you put on the jetpack, if it says equipped, then whatever icon would be here would start here. And this is basically what I did. Um, First I got the player character because you need the character movement. Um, then I set the gravity to 1. I always set this to 1 first because um, this is just a way to make sure that the gravity doesn't get messed up, and when the player jumps, the player doesn't go flying into the air. Then I use the add force. Um, this could be 1, it could be any number. I actually had it at 300 at one point. Um, but after that, you also need set velocity. So you need both of them. But you need add force first, and then you need to do the velocity. That's how I was able to get the jetpack to work. So as far as the velocity, which you're gonna, you connect the character movement because you want the character movement velocity to change. What I do is I get the original velocity and I keep everything the same except for the Z, which is the up angle or the jump. So this way nothing gets changed so much here, the X and the Y, depending on when the character is moving. So after you set the velocity or the new velocity, next thing you want to do is you want to check to make sure that um, is the player falling. The only way to see if the player is falling is if the velocity starts going down. So in here, the next thing we do after setting it is to check, is the velocity going negative 400. Once it goes past negative 400, we're going to set the gravity to 0.1. This slows down his falling speed so he doesn't crash into the floor. But if it's not less than 400, then we're just gonna, excuse me. Actually, we don't need this. This is just for testing purposes. So don't worry about that. If it's false, don't do anything. Um, let's see. Nope, actually, no, I was wrong. Scratch that. Come on. Okay, there we go. That was weird. This is for debugging. We don't actually need that. But you're still going to need this. And the reason is because it's not going to be negative 400 at first because he's going to be going up. So, but you want to keep checking to check when he starts going down. So you do need this delay. You can put it at 0.2. You can put it at 1. 0.2 is pretty quick, so that's pretty good. So when it is negative 400, he is falling back down, and it's true, then that's when we want to set to negative 1. Because we don't want him to go slow all the way up here. We want him to get at least halfway down, and then the jetpack to slowly put him back down on the moon. Once that happens, which once again, everything is the character movement. But once that is done, then we want to check, is the velocity at 0. When the velocity is 0, that means he's no longer falling or going up. It means he's flat on the ground. When he's flat on the ground, you want to set the gravity to 1. But if it's not, if he's still falling, then that's what this delay is for, is to keep looping until finally he does hit the floor. Then when he hits the floor, set the gravity to 1. This is so that if you don't put this, if you leave it like 0.1, then obviously when he jumps, he's going to go straight into the air because gravity was changed. So this is how we get the jetpack to work. As of right now, this only works on the server. Like I said, this was a quick prototype. I might be able to do this before I leave later tomorrow, but if I don't, I'm just showing you this. Like I said, it's not too complicated. I still may be able to help you when I'm out of town. I just won't have my PC. But that's the jetpack portion. Next, I'll show you the camera, but I'm gonna stop this video because I don't want it to get too big and then it takes forever to load up on YouTube. So I'll send you the next video in a second.